Hi there Pisces, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your general love reading for August, whether you're single or coupled. Let's see what's on the cards for you, not with you, for love, romance and relating, Aquarius. We'll start with the Romance Angels from the Ring Virtue to see what might be some overarching themes or messages, Pisces. What is going on for you? Spiritual factors. Your love life is influenced by your spiritual upbringing and path. Now that could mean that you're looking for somebody that aligns with your values. It may also mean that maybe you're dealing with someone who has different values there and you might have a challenge to overcome. We'll see what the rest of the story might be. Cards for Pisces, please. There it goes. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Well, maybe if you do have a different value that's significant, as in your different attitudes towards money, maybe one of you wants to have children in the future and one of you doesn't, and you might be madly in love now, but these things can become significant, so it's good to really have those conversations early. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Guys, what's going on here? Let's get the rest of the cards out. And each one of those cards might just be for a few of you. We'll see what the tarot story is, which can sometimes differ from the oracle card message. Come flying out. Seed of the heart. I really see this as a heart chakra opening card. Green is the color of the heart chakra in the system, and you can see it starting to burn there. So there could be some new feelings deepening, growing, or expanding for somebody, a deepening of a current connection. Within nothing, there is everything. It's a real reminder, guys, that, just from being, we really are in that state when we are connecting with the universe. And it's when we're in that state as well that we can really connect to love. Also, when we're less distracted, when we're not running around doing other things, when we're within nothing, there is everything, because that's when we are really in tune with the universal energies. Let's get the tarot story out for Pisces. August. Oh, the Lovers. Well, there you go. It's not always just a soulmate card. It can be a card of very big decisions around matters of the heart. That could be the Cupid's arrows of love right there with the 8 of Wands. The Star. Can be a card of healing, of rebirth. We have got the 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, 7 of Swords. And the Fool. Okay. We got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags, Pisces. Here we have the Knight of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the Lovers card. So, the Lovers can be the card of, that person that you're really connected with, your soulmate, your twin flame, and that kind of thing. Now, the 7 of Swords is very much those red flags, that feeling that maybe something is going on, in the shadows. Maybe they're feeling that everything is not quite as it seems. Or it can be, sort of more on the outside as well. Somebody who's a little bit sharp-tongued. Maybe somebody who is a little bit hasty and trying to potentially move a connection along faster than you would like with the Knight of Swords. It can be quite a rushing type of energy. It might be somebody that kind of uses their intellect a little bit in a negative way against you, like, you know, maybe the subtle put downs or manipulation. There's lots of different levels to the Seven of Swords, guys, but generally it's like something that's not quite right going on behind the scenes. So I think it's just a message for some of you to pay attention to those red flags, right? It could have been that you're dealing with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with that Knight of Swords card. Maybe somebody who's quite cutting, maybe somebody who's got a little bit of a temper, who goes straight to harsh words and arguments quite quickly. So maybe that is also the red flag here. So that's what I'm seeing with those cards. And let's pop that down. I mean, the Lovers, before it was just a card of you know, soulmates in the tarot, guys, is one of the biggest decision-making cards. Big decisions around matters of the heart. So you could be dealing with somebody here that, you know, you've been in a relationship with for a while, and, you know, maybe at the start there was the honeymoon period where this person was on their best behavior, but there's a sense that the masks have come off now and you're really seeing their true colors, and, you know, what might have started as a little red flag, you're kind of seeing the real deal of it now. Or for some of you, this could be somebody that, you know, you've got a very initial connection going on with, but you're kind of getting the sense that, hey, you know, maybe there's something not quite right here. And the decision could be, well, I don't really know whether to keep investing in this or not. The Seven of Pentacles is that kind of sense of, you know, I really have put in a certain amount of time, effort, and energy into this connection to try and build it. And maybe you have kind of got some great stuff there. You might have started to build a foundation and build a commitment with this person, but there's a sense of, I'm not too happy with it. You know, I'm either not getting back what I want, or it wasn't what I expected. I'm just not getting that return on investment. So that is something to really consider, whether you're happy to stay in this connection. You know, is there anything that you can do to kind of fix that as well, to kind of overcome these challenges? Now, the Eight of Wands here can mean a couple of things. I mean, it was sitting above the Seven of Swords. There's another possibility that your person may have been communicating online with somebody else. That's just something that's coming up. Maybe a little bit of like the old emotional cheating, or, you know, sort of trying to line somebody else up. That could be the sense. Or this could also indicate a swift change, a swift moving on from this person through what you've kind of discovered here, because we've got the Fool in the reading, which is a fresh new start. So that's what I'm seeing here. There could also be distance between you and this person as well with the Eight of Wands. Not going to rule that out. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. It could also be that, you know, you guys are not really speaking at the moment and you're communicating more, you know, through messaging and that kind of thing after there's been an argument or something else go down. So here we have the Star and the Fool. Now, the Fool is the biggest card of fresh new starts, of new beginnings in the tarot. And the Star is the card of, you know, healing, emotional rebalancing, recalibrating, and rebirth. For some of you, this may mean that you've been able to repair this connection and what is going on in the situation through maybe having some really honest communication. For some of you, this will be a fresh new start in a totally new direction, right? There is a lot of vulnerability in this reading with the nudity and the Star and in the Lovers. So it says that you really do need to potentially protect yourself as well. You know, I think emotions are probably running high, so really try and stay grounded as well. But the Fool and the Star says to me that, you know, you are being guided into whatever new direction is kind of calling you at the moment. The Star is the card of divine wish fulfillment. So it says that, you know, whatever you really do desire out there, Pisces, in love, romance, and relating, is available to you, but maybe you're going to have to take a leap of faith. That leap of faith might be leaping towards or away from this person that we see here. It says that maybe there's a new pathway opening up to you, and you need to trust that journey. Even though you really don't know where it's heading or what the destination may be, you're being asked to trust your instincts, as represented by the little dog here, to make sure that you don't fall off any cliffs in this situation, right? It's a time to have your wits about you, to pay attention to the red flags, to just make sure that we don't kind of get swept away. You know, the Fool's very much swept away on this journey and the kind of wonderment of it. So that's my advice there, is to stay grounded, to pay attention, to tune into your intuition, but still have an open heart, an open rebel heart like the Fool does. And, you know, dream big, because the star says that whatever you're kind of putting out there as your intention at the moment, Pisces, will be heard. And, you know, the universe has to respond to those kinds of requests. Okay, guys, I do wish you all the best in your love, romance, and relating for the month. Just keep an eye on those red flags, guys, and just really, you know, look beyond the surface at if you're entering into a connection, are you going to be on the same page in the long term? Do you have similar values? Do you want similar futures? Are there any control issues that you need to let go of that might be kind of tarnishing the connection? Like some of that might be on your side as well. That might be triggering the other person or pushing them away. That can happen. And I'm not saying that excuses bad behavior, but sometimes we just need to trust. We just need to have hope and faith, and, you know, trust in the journey, even though we don't kind of know where it's heading. But we are being asked to, you know, tune into that seed of the heart and see where it goes. Okay, Pisces, I do hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm going to leave it there. Feel free to leave me a comment if you'd like to. I do read them all and try to respond to them all as well. Also keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It won't be everyone's reading, guys, and that's absolutely fine. And I'll see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.